Hey everyone, in this video I want to share with you Kittl's newest feature, Agentic AI. The idea is you type a few words and Kittl handles the rest. It picks the models, writes the prompts, sets the size, and gives you a finished design. So in this video I want to give you a quick look on what it does, all the different things, and then at the end of this video I'm going to share with you a live demo on how you can use it, especially for POD. And right now you can try Agentic AI for free. I'll put a link in the description, and there's a 50% off Kittl coupon as well if you use Agentic. I'll put the link in the description, and then the promo code is Agentic. So let's get into Kittl right now and take a look what Agentic AI can do. All right, so here we are on Kittl's page about Agentic AI. Remember I told you 50% off all annual plans using the code Agentic. So that's like the biggest discount I've ever seen Kittl do. So take advantage of that right here, 50% off. First, let's talk about what it does. So describe what you mean, describe what you want, get what you mean. Agentic AI understands your idea, fills in the gaps, and creates the right output from designs, mockups to ads, products, photos, and videos. No prompt engineering needed, right? No settings. So the idea is you write very simple prompts and it kind of knows because of all the things that it's been doing in the background and learning all of that. So you can start creating for free here. It's free to use this right now. So this is really powerful. Let's look at some of these examples. Create 4 bold images for product launch. You can see it does that. Create 4 social postings if you post on social media. Here's logos that it can do, and all different too. Product photos, you can notice it's all different product photos and listings. Look at that, some detail. It's using some really cool AI stuff in here. I use Kittl all day. Oh, this is just someone saying that they use Kittl. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Apparel designs. This is what I'm going to show you how to do here. So describe the ideas loosely, like a t-shirt about cats, and get several different ideas. So we're going to test this out. I'm going to do a summer design at the end. I'm going to type a very simple prompt, and we're going to see that it's going to give me 3 or 4 different ideas for the summer design t-shirts, all with a very simple prompt. And so I'll do that at the end here. 3 product photos, so not only designs, but you can do mock-ups with this, right? Images like they were showing, if you want to use it for social media as well. So again, subscribe, get the 50% at checkout. I'll make sure to put a link. The link will go to this page right here, but you can also use this code right here. So just click on that and use the code. So pretty cool. You can go over this as well. The other thing I want to show you before I show you how to use it, or a live demo, is showing you like actual things in here. So I got this board that I can share. So this is the difference between what the normal AI used to give you and what Agentic is now giving you. So with the prompt, a t-shirt about cats, very, very small prompt, right? So it just gave you this, but this one with the Agentic one, it used the same prompt, a t-shirt about cats. And look at that, what a difference between these 2 designs, right? It kind of lays it out better. It knows like how to curve the letters and everything, and like night and day difference. So some of the other things that it can do, the Agentic thing, it can do 4 things at a time up right now. So in this case, it's doing 3. So prompt, 3 variants of this t-shirt design. Keep the idea, but be creative and imagine 3 significantly different layouts. So you can see from this layout, as an example, it gave us these 3 just with that simple prompt right there. So different styles. I kept the same colors and the same cat, but put it in the different ways. Here's another thing that Agentic AI can do. If you have this reference image, you can say make 3 different colors all at the same time. Yeah, before you had to do it like 1 at a time, but this one you can do it in 3 at once. And this one right here, look at this, all very different. This is the prompt. Give me 4 images for my Etsy listing on this t-shirt. So you have the t-shirt, and then it makes a mock-up and a close-up mock-up and someone wearing it and a flat lay, right? All with the correct format, the 1x1 format, because it knows that Etsy needs it that size. So you don't have to type in all of that stuff. Here's another one. Place this product on a Gildan 6400 mockup. It knows what that is. 6400. Look at that. Kittl 6400 mockup. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see. That's example 5. There's a bunch of examples here. Example number 6, brand variations, explorations on logos. Check it out. Create 4 logos for this coffee brand, LEP, and it makes it. So cool. How about this? This is the simple prompt. Create 4 soap labels for the new flavors I have. Update whatever is relevant, but keep the brand. New flavors are orange, mint, ginger, and garlic. Use the same font. Pretty cool, right? It knew to put oranges in there because it's orange, and it used the same font as this one, and everything looks like it can be related to the same packaging, and it did it all at one time. It used the reference images but created all of those. That's pretty cool. So you can use new product labels and stay on brand. That's what that's saying. This one says, create 4 images for a product listing in my Shopify account. So same thing again, kind of like the Etsy one, it knows to put it in this size, and you have, close up, mock up, and then look at this. It made all of this with the text and everything, and look how detailed this thing is. That's pretty cool that it can do that. Lifestyle shots. So if you're selling candles, it can put it in different places. Let's see, ads, if you're running ads. Man, it just goes on. The examples of this keeps going on and on. There's so many things that it can do, which is why I can't show you examples on everything. But I think the biggest use case, I wanted to make sure you see this though. Social media posts as well. It can do a carousel on IG. Just says, the prompt is create an Instagram carousel with 4 different images, right? And then videos. Create a viral TikTok video, a UGC TikTok video, and so on. Check this out. It's using AI to make this video with the shirt of the person. That's crazy. And here, let's take a look at all these videos. Take a look at this one. Another video. Because it knows how to do video, right? It's done that before, but now with Agentic AI, you can just write this. You don't have to talk about what you want in the video. It just makes it. From all the data it's been learning from all the different videos that it's been producing over time. Here's another video where the t-shirt close up and everything. Pretty cool. All right, so now I want to do a new one. I'll show you how to use it. It's actually right here. Agentic AI in the beta, but I'm going to create a new one. So I'm going to go here, back to Kittl, and let's do this. Well, you can create it from here, but I want to show you that you can also create it when you do new. So I'll do a new one right here, and I'll do my print on demand size 4500 by 5400 and create. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do a very simple prompt, and let's see how it turns out. So give me 4 different designs, right? With the words, what can we do? I'm going to say just cool summer vibes. And let's do one more thing. 4 different vintage designs. Let's just put that. So, and let's see what happens. I'm gonna click this, and it's thinking, and it should give me 4 of them because I said 4. There we go. There's 4 right there. So I can do 4 at once, and it should all give me, or it should give me 4 different distinct designs on t-shirts. Did I say t-shirts? Oh, I didn't say t-shirts. Well, let's see what happens. You can see it's about 23 seconds, so I'll come back in 23 seconds and show you what it looks like. All right, let's take a look. Because I didn't say t-shirt, I think one of it did a poster here, so I probably should have put t-shirt, but that looks different than this, and this, right? They all look very vintage, so pretty cool. All right, the next thing I want to show you is that you can actually upload designs and use that as a base. So let's take a look. I'm going to hit this plus button here and hit upload images. You can see I got access to a lot of the things that I already had, that I downloaded or uploaded. And I'm gonna do this one right here. This is a design that I was working on before, and I'll use this image. All right, so we're gonna try this here. Give me 4 different t-shirt designs in 4 different styles with the same idea as attached. Maybe same idea as attached. It probably knows because it's attached, but I'm gonna hit this and let's see what it does. So this is the difference about Agentic AI, is that it's thinking a lot more than the other ones. Think about Agentic AI more like more of an assistant than just, before the generative AI would just be like your designer or your video maker, but this one is actually trying to think of all the different things. So it's using all that information, and so I think it should, in theory, turn out a lot better. So here are the results here. Take a look at this. Yeah, it still used the red, white, and blue, but it did it in a different way. So we got a dinosaur playing here in a shield, kind of cool. We got a kind of a different style here, more not as detailed, just more line art, right? And this one's very detailed. It's got the rocks and roll on the top, pretty cool. And this one I like. I love the colors, so it decided to add some colors and stuff. So it still kept the same idea, right? But then took it in different directions. So I like that it's giving me ideas on different styles too, and different colors. So pretty cool that it does that. Definitely you can play around with it too. I'll put a link in the description. It's free right now. Even if you have a free plan, you can try it out, see all the different things. You don't have to just do designs like I'm doing here. You can try all the other use cases. It does video, it does carousels, it does mock-ups, it does all those different things. So there you go. That was Kittl's new feature, Agentic AI. It's pretty cool. It can do a lot of different things, and I like that it can do very complex things with very simple prompts. So that's kind of the idea behind it. It will save you time so you don't have to write all those different things. So I'll put a link in the description. You can try it out. Remember, you can get 50% off with the code Agentic. So I'll put that right here, Agentic, that's how you spell it. But if you go to that link, it will help you with that as well. So thanks again for watching. If you want to see another Kittl video that I did with their styles, some of my favorite styles, I'll put that right here. They have a lot of styles and keep adding more and more. Kittl is just great. Love it. Use it all the time. Thanks again for watching. And as always, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.